Hi everyone, welcome to my first video on this channel. Be sure to subscribe and turn on your bell notifications to be notified every time I upload. In this video, I will be giving a quick run-through of the journey of a pre-med. This is especially useful if you're in high school and have decided you want to be pre-med. It may also help you if you are currently a pre-med or want to join the pre-med track. So without further ado, let's get on with this video. So first you want to make sure that the undergrad institution that you're attending has a pre-med track. Sometimes they'll even call it the pre-health track. Then you're going to take the prerequisite classes on that track. Usually these are the general English and science classes. So for example, 1 year of general biology with lab, 1 year of general chemistry with lab, organic chemistry with lab, physics with lab. However, in order to better prepare for the MCAT, you want to take additional classes like biochemistry and psychology, along with calculus, physiology, etc. Also, many medical schools prefer you to take other courses too, such as genetics and statistics, as it'll help you grasp onto material better in medical school, so look into each school's requirement as well. Besides taking these prerequisites, you want to be an active member in both your community and the school community. This means participating in extracurricular activities such as school clubs, tutoring, participating in laboratory research, volunteering in a hospital or a clinic, shadowing doctors, and much more. You want to be able to demonstrate leadership in at least one or more of the roles that you have, and commitment to your path as well. So don't hop around to different roles. You want to stick to one role for a time being. And these will be highly useful for you during your med school applications. If you don't plan on taking a gap year, you want to start studying for the MCAT during your junior year of undergrad. You want to have taken your English, biology, chemistry, physics, psychology, and biochemistry courses by this point, which is usually by spring semester of undergrad. But if you plan on taking the MCAT during the summer, then taking one of these courses during the spring semester before is fine as well. Now, if you are studying while taking classes, then you want to allocate around 3 months of part-time studying for MCAT prep. However, if you're going to be studying with no classes, then allocate at least 1 month of full-time prep. That's minimum 1 month. I recommend giving yourself around 2 to 3 months of MCAT prep, however, and taking the practice tests from the AAMC official prep hub by the last month, so you can focus on any weak points you have. I like the AAMC prep hub because the practice tests are made by the people who make the actual MCAT themselves. So you can focus on any weak points that you may have. And the summer after junior year is also the time when you will begin submitting your applications to medical school. So this means you will be filling out the MCAS and or the ACOMAS applications depending on whether you're applying to MD and or DO schools. If you want a more in-depth video on MD versus DO and which one you should apply to, let me know in the comments below. And these applications open around June. And most medical schools interview and admit on a rolling basis. So this means you want to submit your apps as soon as possible. Many schools won't even look at your apps before your MCAT score is out, so I would suggest taking your MCAT in June latest so that you can submit your scores and app by July. Your MCAT score may also be a deciding factor on what schools you want to apply to or whether you want to take a gap year and retake the exam. Also, you can submit your primary app for verification without letters of recommendation or your MCAT score, which can be sent later on in the summer, but do follow up with your professors or school's pre-health committee, whoever is going to send the letters of recommendation, to make sure that they are sent in a timely fashion. Also, never look at the prospect of a gap year as wasting a year when in fact you can use that year to strengthen your app through countless activities and also gain many more experiences as well as having fun during that time. Now, after submitting your med school application, some schools will automatically send in their secondary applications for you to fill out. The questions for these apps are usually repetitive from previous years, so you can pre-make your responses in order to respond to the secondary prompts as soon as possible. Ideally, you want to submit your secondary application within 2 weeks of getting the invite for it. Now, once you're done with applications, it's usually your senior year of undergrad. Make sure to not slack off in your senior year classes and continue participating in the extracurricular activities you are part of. If you receive an interview, congrats! Sometimes you may be waitlisted after an interview, and that is still really good as not a rejection. However, during that waitlisting time, you want to make sure to send your schools meaningful updates throughout the semester if they allow it, so make sure whether they allow updates or not. Throughout this entire process, remember to always make time for yourself and have fun. Enjoy the present while you strive to create an even better future. If you're accepted, congrats! You're one step closer to achieving your dream goal of becoming a physician. If not, remember this is an extremely grueling process and you don't want to beat yourself over it. Look through your application at what points need improvement. In fact, you can even contact many schools to ask for what they would advise for you to improve on. Use your gap year to strengthen your application and then reapply. Remember, if you truly want to be a physician, there usually is no plan B. In fact, plan B is to retry plan A. Good luck to all pre-meds out there. This was a super general video to give you an idea of how the process usually looks like, starting from prerequisites up until your medical acceptance. If you have any questions on any of the topics mentioned in this video or would like me to make an in-depth video addressing one of the topics, make sure to leave all your questions and concerns in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share it with your friends and fellow aspiring pre-meds as well. Thank you so much for watching, and see you all in the next video.